Bro, it has been a minute since I've gotten to bring you some gaming news with such tomfoolery, but here it is. Apparently, Ubisoft was going to be making an Assassin's Creed game where you are a freed slave killing the KKK in the Wild Wild West. Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idol, and yeah, I didn't believe this first. I didn't believe this. I saw all the, rage bait, clickbait stuff on X, and I thought, whatever, it's X. But then official outlets started reporting on it, and I thought, whoa. There's no way. There's no way. Ubisoft reportedly canceled an Assassin's Creed game set around the American Civil War because of Yasuke backlash and political turmoil in the US. So we're going to go through this. We're going to check out some tweets. It's going to be beautiful. Before we do, hit that subscribe button. I'm a nerdy news channel. I'll bring you nerdy news every day. And oh, buckle up. The chicanery, the shenanigans, the tomfoolery afoot. Sorry, the Uncle Tomfoolery afoot is going to be a thing of beauty. The game was meant to take primarily during the Reconstruction era and would have featured a black assassin confronting the emergence of the Ku Klux Klan. Yeah, that's the face that I would make when I heard this sales pitch as well. It is because Assassin's Creed Shadows did so well from what I heard. I mean, jury's still out on it. A new GameFile report claims that Ubisoft canceled an Assassin's Creed game that would have been set in the U.S. Civil War and Reconstruction period that followed. According to GameFile sources, the decision to cancel the game was made in 2024, in part because of the backlash against the reveal of the Black Samurai Yasuke in Assassin's Creed Shadows, but more pressingly, over concerns about the current political climate in the U.S. Current political climate. What's going on in the current political climate? I mean, last I checked, we had trans shooters shooting up Catholic schools. We had we had leftists trying to snipe and shoot ICE agents, only to mistakenly shoot the detainees, the foreign invaders they were detaining by mistake. There was some other big event. Oh right, we had the left violently murder a right-wing speaker, a moderate right-wing speaker. So what is this about the political climate of the U.S.? That's just a little strange to me. But I mean, the Summer of Love, that was pretty peaceful, am I right? GameFile says it interviewed 5 current and former Ubisoft employees who spoke about the project and its cancellation under the condition of anonymity. The game was apparently going to tell the story of a formerly enslaved black man who, after moving west to start a new life, is recruited by the Assassin Brotherhood. Following that, he returned to the U.S. South, coming in conflict with groups including the emerging Ku Klux Klan, the white supremacist hate group that continues to operate today. Ooh, those damn Klannies! Those evil Ku Klux Klan members! How dare they control everything going on in the gaming scene? I want to show you guys something. I don't know if you're aware of this or not. Ku Klux Klan, that continues to operate today. Y'all want to know how many members there are of the Klan? Approximately 3,000. 3,000 members of the Klan, right? 3,000 of the evil white hood motherfuckers. Now, mind you, that's still 3,000 too many, but 3,000 members of the Ku Klux Klan. I would like to remind y'all how many people are in the United States. Over 300 million. So that would mean approximately 0.001% of the entire U.S. population. 0.001% are a member of the Klan. I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't think the Klan's in control here. I don't think that the white supremacist hate group that continues to operate this day is much of a problem. It really, look, what 0.001% of the population does likely ain't gonna have too much of an effect. But anyway, the game was in the concept phase and years away from release when the cancellation occurred, but work was reportedly underway. Well, I mean, of course it was years away from release. Video games nowadays take 5 goddamn years to make. I mean, 5 years, because there was going to be like 3,000 employees, just like with Assassin's Creed Shadows. GameFile sources, all either current or former employees of Ubisoft, said developers were enthusiastic about the game, which some felt had the potential to make a positive social impact. There it is. There it is. Mind you, this isn't PC Gamer saying it will make a positive social impact, although I'm sure they believe it. This is them stating that Ubisoft employees thought it was going to make a positive social impact. This is a goddamn French company. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a good goddamn what the French think? Like, this just goes to show it. These are reports as of their mentality from 2024. They're still looking at games for change. Ain't nobody give a good goddamn about a game for change. What games have done well thus far? Goddamn Expedition 33. Expedition 33 been motherfucking killing it. Killing it! Crushing it! We're hoping for Game of the Year, but it'll probably get snubbed. It wasn't worried about making a fucking positive social impact. By the way, a lot of people seem to love the female characters in that game. A lot of people seem to love the female characters. I don't remember a whole lot of controversy, minus a few fucking brain-dead retards online calling Expedition 33 woke. Expedition 33 made by a bunch of ex-Ubisoft devs. It's not like there wasn't, at least at one point, talent within that company. Despite initially being approved by Ubisoft leadership, it was eventually decided the subject matter was too controversial, especially now, as the Trump administration made its moves to walk back civil rights legislation. What? What civil rights legislation is being walked back? Like, find me one. And restore honors and memorials to the Confederacy, which fought to maintain slavery during the American Civil War. One source said it was too political and a country too unstable, to make it short. Now, guys, I want to show you some of the reactions to this. If you go to X, right? If you go to X and you just find the post from Discussing Film. You know, Ubisoft canceled Assassin's Creed games set in post-Civil War era, featured a black assassin. Let's read through some of these, because I noticed a very interesting pattern. I noticed a very interesting pattern that is going to blow an absolute hole in the leftist narrative. We worried about how people would feel about a slave killing KKK members. Huh? What did you mean by this? There's no way killing racists might make people mad is a concern people have to worry about when making games or creating anything. Alright. So, the game got canceled because Ubisoft was afraid of pissing off racists. Fuck them racists. Can't have a cool game killing racist weirdos because we live in a country full of racist weirdos. I would have bought this off principle. Ubisoft after getting one of the greatest gaming pitches of all time. I guess having black main characters and killing clan members is too woke for people these days. Fuck off, that would have been an amazing, satisfying game to play. Fuck America. Well, it wasn't the Americans that canceled it. It was the French. Should be fuck the French. Are y'all noticing something about this? Ubisoft, when they almost released a cool game. Now, seems like every single one of these posts actually disgusting behavior, bending the knee. Let's be clear and real. They're scared of racists. There's no other demographic that would get mad about the premise aside from a racist. They prefer not hurt their fragile feelings. What have you noticed? These are just the first several I have seen. All of these tweets, all of these posts, bow and kowtow to leftist ideology. They pray at the altar of the woke, which is fine. You're allowed to do that. You're all a bunch of dipshits. But hasn't the narrative, since Elon Musk took over the platform, since Elon Musk took over X, hasn't the narrative been that it is overrun with neo-Nazis and white supremacists and those dirty, filthy MAGA Trump supporters? That's why they all migrated to Blue Sky. There was no safe space left for them on X. If that were the case, if we were to take their claims as true, that X has become some sort of safe haven from my white brethren, and I could say that I'm mostly Cherokee, why is the top God knows how many results here all of the left-leaning political persuasion? I mean, Ubisoft canceling an Assassin's Creed game that actually is an interesting concept instead of making a Japan-set game no one wanted is completely on brand. Here's a reminder what happened to a few devs that worked on Assassin's Creed Shadows. Maybe it's for the best it didn't happen because this would be a repeat. There's literal human beings out there that get offended at the idea of black people fighting against the KKK. Whatever this means, I don't know and I don't care. But the point is, how can it be both? How can X be the bastion of white supremacy, yet all of these posts be in full support of the deranged woke leftist ideology? You're gonna have to pick one. Either X is just a place that has a variety of opinions and that there is no political lean, or at least no major political lean one way or the other after the Elon Musk buyout. Or it's not actually a haven for white supremacists in the first place. It's not actually a haven for MAGA individuals. There is still a woke left-leaning oriented stranglehold on the platform. You have to pick one, because just the fact that all those tweets were the first ones to pop up absolutely show what it is that I'm referring to. Absolutely blows a hole in the narrative. Also, the idea that Ubisoft canceled this game, canceled this pitch, said it was too controversial. This is the same Ubisoft that had to make a public apology to Japan because it wasn't just us white boys freaking out about Assassin's Creed Shadows and Yasuke. There was enough people in Japan that clearly had an issue with it to the point where Ubisoft felt like they needed to make an actual statement about it. Seems to me like you shouldn't be upset with all the racists. Seems to me you should be upset that Ubisoft might want to, actually start trying to make money. Now, frankly, I don't believe that to be the case. They've been a garbage company since well before they went woke, and they'll be a garbage company long after, although who knows, maybe the 10-cent deal is going to clean some of that up, although I highly doubt it. But the fact of the matter is, this is a thing of beauty. This is hilarious to me. I kind of wish this game came out because we know that it would do dog shit numbers. Nobody would buy it save for a few activists that do spend money, and they would spin their wheels trying to prove it was an ultimate success. I mean, we got this right here. This will be the last one we go over. Big Boss. They canceled the coolest fucking video game ever because our current political climate would cause backlash for a game about killing racist terrorists. That's where we're at, by the way. So, yeah, this is apparently the coolest video game ever, since I'm sure, Assassin's Creed Shadows was the coolest video game ever, or Ghost of Yotei was the coolest video game ever, or Assassin's Creed, Mirage, or Origins, or what the fuck ever, who cares? I don't play those gay-ass Assassin's Creed games. I mean, they weren't all gay. Assassin's Creed 1 through 3 were dope as fuck. But the point is, when I think of greatest video game ever, I think of actual cool shit. I think of Spyro the Dragon. I think of Duke Nukem, bro. I think of motherfucking Duke Nukem. Sonic the goddamn Hedgehog. The Legend of Zelda. Those are some of the coolest fucking video games ever. Not this let's do a game for change where we put a black man in there and have him kill the Ku Klux Klan, which is, in this modern day, 0.001% of the U.S. population. Oh my god. I can't believe we're seeing what is technically a Ubisoft W. But these are just my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below. Let me know on X. You can find me at Bolt the Word. And please do subscribe. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day. Not always against or about the dumb fuckery in the gaming industry, but anime, movies, music, Magic the Gathering, you name it. Check me out on Instagram at wordsparadise_Leon and become a member. For $4.99 a month, you can join the Discord. Shoot the articles you go over on a day-to-day basis. Choose the videos to react to on the daily live streams. And of course, get involved with over 200 other vital idols. We are a bright, beautiful, glowing, vibrant community that I cannot wait to grow even further. Because we do care about diversity. Only one kind of diversity. Diversity of thought. That's interesting to you. Join the Discord and subscribe. And until next time, it is all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.